Thank you, Spurti. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Harsh. I am a graduate student at the University of Southern California. And today I'll be talking about the evaluation matrix, which we have integrated into the Anode product. So let me just share my screen. Hope it is visible. Yeah. So evaluation matrix. So why are evaluation matrix important? So evaluation matrix are important because they help you to quantify your model's performance and help communicate the results better to any stakeholders out there to identify which model is performing best on particular set of data sets. So for our task in the Anode product, we had two kinds of matrix, like the structured matrix and the unstructured matrix. Structured matrix are the one in which the ground truth is already present with us. So we are just comparing the model's prediction to the actual ground truth, which is present with us. For unstructured matrix, it becomes a little tricky because we don't have the actual predictions with us. So we use a bunch of different techniques to evaluate the model's performance. And the two specific tasks which we dive deeper into our product are the answering accuracy and the retrieval accuracy. Answering accuracy helps you to identify the corresponding answer to a particular data point, and retrieval accuracies are used to evaluate the performance of your RAG, as discussed by Ben. So here are a bunch of different structured answer accuracy metrics which we have integrated into our product. So the first one is LLM eval. So basically, large language models like GPT-4, Claude, a bunch of prompting techniques is used to identify the semantic similarity between the two sentences, and a score is generated between 0 and 1, where 1 identifies that the sentences are more semantically similar to each other. Similarly, we have the cosine similarity with us, in which we calculate the similarity of two sentences which are first converted into their TF-IDF vectors and then a normal cosine similarity is applied, and similarly a score between 0 and 1 is generated. Similarly, we have the Rogue L score, which helps you to find the similarity between two sentences based on the longest common subsequence. Like, helps you to understand the context and meaning of the most repetitive words in your particular sentences. And finally, we have the Blue score, which is used for machine translation. And it also generates a score between 0 and 1 and it has a human reference sentences, which compares to the actual text which is translated by the machine. Then we move on to structured retrieval metrics. So these are particularly used to evaluate your RAG performance. So we have different metrics like the document level matrix, the page level matrix, the paragraph level matrix, and the multi-chunk level matrix. So basically, these are the different stages which helps you to identify, like at the document level, it helps you to identify whether the paragraph you are retrieving with the model, the paragraph being retrieved by the model is in the same document as the original actual chunk which is in the document or not. Similarly, for the page level, it helps you to identify that the chunk which is predicted by the or retrieved by the model is actually in the same page of the document as the original chunk. Similarly, for the paragraph level and for multi-level chunk as well. Then we move on to the aggregate matrix. So we have a similar kind of UI integrated into our product where we compare the different models based on the evaluation matrix which we just discussed over here. In addition to this, we also have row-specific matrix, which helps you to identify your the performance of a model corresponding to each data point. So you could closely evaluate your model's performance as to see whether it is performing good on retrieving numbers or text. It helps, it gives a more detailed overview of the performance of your models. Then we move to a bit tricky part, the unstructured answer accuracy matrix. So basically, we don't have the ground truth available with us. So in such scenarios, a way to evaluate your model's performance is to use a bunch of prompting techniques. And the two most common ones are faithfulness and answer relevance. So faithfulness basically tells you whether the answer is supported by a given context or not. And it penalizes the model if it hallucinates. Hallucinates, basically, it provides information which is not presented or supported by your document or the text which you are providing to the model. And answer relevance It actually helps you to evaluate whether the model accurately answers the given question or not. So that is the importance of answer relevance. Identifying mislabels. This is another feature of the Anode product in which it helps you to distinguish like the annotations which are done by a human labeler and what were the annotations or predictions made by the model. And you can compare at each document level or what is being mislabeled, and it helps you to improve the performance of your model as well. At the end, we generate the classification report with all the different evaluation matrix along with the confusion matrix. And for the product demo, I have a video which I would like to share. So hope this is visible. So yeah, prediction comes under the evaluation comes under the evaluate flow, in which you identify, you choose your task, you upload your CSV file, and once you have uploaded the CSV file, you provide the input text column and you select the different columns related to the model prediction. Like these are the predictions by the model 1, model 2, model 3. And similarly, the ground truth. With currently, we are doing it as a spam or a not spam. So when you upload the files, you click on evaluate, and then you have your results. And you have your confusion matrix as well, corresponding to different models. And similarly, this was for classification, or we have evaluation for NER, prompting, and or chatbot as well. Similar process, you select your input column and you provide the model predictions and the ground truth. You click on save, you hit evaluate, and you will get your evaluation results. Thank you so much. So does anyone have any questions related to this? I'm happy to take any questions. Sounds good.
Yeah, thanks, Harsh. I guess I just had one question with like, what are sort of like your thoughts about trading off between like for evaluation metrics between like reliability and scalability, especially for like question and answer based like question and answer based on like documents. I know you did like a lot of like research with those, and we kind of said like stuff like cosine similarity wasn't like the best. So what do you think, what were like some of the most interesting findings you like saw about those?
Yeah, so that is a very good question. Scalability is often an issue when we talk about matrix like cosine similarity, because it is not always easy to convert your entire document into vectors and then calculate the cosine similarity. So yeah, but in addition to this, techniques like LLM eval, which help to analyze the entire document, and basically through some different skillfully crafted prompting techniques, we could come up with a bunch of different evaluations, which helps to better analyze the output of your large language model. So yeah.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.